It's not about me. It is about the people because I retired. And if people choose to give me an opportunity, they will see a big difference. You know, I feel for the people because people depend on the sheriff's office as the county police. It's kind of ironic. Uh, People don't know what goes on out there. I would tell people sometimes because we'd be at a call that was pretty serious, and I would tell them, you don't know what goes on while you sleep, and for that reason, we're here today because when me as a sergeant, I go out with two deputies to work the entire west side of Hidalgo County, and you have to look at it. Hidalgo County west side. Well, what is it? Uh, People probably wonder, okay, he works the west side. What is it? Well, it goes from 281, Highway 281, all the way west to Starr County, south all the way to the river, and north to Brooks County. It's an extreme area for territory. Uh, if Hidalgo County is about 1,500, give or take, square miles, the west side, give or take, is about 600 to 700 square miles. And for myself and two other deputies to handle that area, it becomes very difficult. The crime rate has increased, and from dope coming across the river to home invasions to unfortunately murders to assault, sexual assault, burglaries, thefts, for three people to take care of a vast area, to me, that is a lack of leadership, a lack of accountability. Because what I see is the sheriff came in and clicked right into campaign mode instead of saying, you know what, let me show the people what I can do and what I'm going to do. Um, it doesn't take 5 months, which he's been the sheriff now for 5 months, to conduct an assessment of the department. It's just crazy. You know, there is changes that could have been done immediately. If I would have had nothing to do with the sheriff's department, like Mr. Guerra didn't, he was a constable, and I would have walked in and saw a schedule that had a sergeant and two deputies for the entire west side of Hidalgo County, I would have had a problem with that. But there again, you have to understand, I've worked patrol, so I know there's a problem. He doesn't work patrol. He was a constable, and before that, he was a reserve. He was a ride-along. And I'm not trying to put the man down. The man, he's a rancher. From what I understand, he's a very good rancher. He's got a degree in agriculture, and I admire that. He got his education. I've put in over 30 years of law enforcement. That is how I've put food on my table, working law enforcement. I've got a lot of training in it. I've seen a lot, and I've done a lot. And Mr. Gutt, I can't say that. You know, the sheriff's office is a large department, and people say, "Well, how do you think you can handle it?" And I said, "Well, first of all, I've handled other departments, and yes, on a smaller scale. But what is it? If you picked the proper administration, they're going to do their jobs too. I'm not a micromanager. I don't work that way. If I put you in a position, I expect you to work. What will be different from my administration? If I put a commander or a captain and they're not doing the job, and we've brought it to their attention, and they're still not doing their job, they're going to get replaced. There comes a time when, it's nothing personal. It's business. I have to account to the people. So that would be a way of me accounting to the people. And yeah, you know what? There's no way. There's just no way that I can keep everybody happy. But I will try. And any action that I take, I will justify it. I won't just take the action because I'm the boss. Oh, well, I'm the sheriff. It doesn't work that way. These people that work there are human beings. They got families, they got kids, and ultimately, what's the difference between them and I? Absolutely nothing. Only my responsibility. You know, I'm not better than they are. Nothing. I've started as a rookie cop, then came through the ranks, worked different fields. So a lot of times what happens, and I see it in this administration, um, deputies trying to talk to the sheriff. They have to follow all kinds of stuff. And yes, there is a chain of command. But the current interim sheriff says he has an open door policy. I hate to differ because I was there and I was told you will go through your chain of command. And if you went straight to the chief deputy, he was offended. Did you already go through your sergeant, lieutenant, and captain and commander before you came to me? So you got to treat people like people. Granted, there is a rank structure, and we will abide by it. But if you have an open door policy, what that means is simply that you can come see me, let them know. You don't have to tell them what you're going to talk to me about. Let them know you want to come see me, and at the first available time, I will see you. And of course, it also depends on the severity of the situation.